the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. When the breezes are setting aside, we are not going home. Can you see the Joker flying over? As she's standing in the field of clover, watching out every day. What would happen if we took her I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the Joker and the thief in the night.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred.
In the game for Cincinnati. In the game for Cincinnati.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up, and off we go from Minneapolis. Samaje Perine on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Vikings tap it as he records the first interception of his young career. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud touchdown to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Murray setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Play action now, Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He gets the first and more inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Jefferson, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Hey,
Again, it's Murray to throw. He brings it in. Now the Bengals have it.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Vikings in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
They'll go. Allen. He connects downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action now with Allen. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the turnover into a lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Bengals are out in front. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
What?
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. Throwing again. Murray gets it to him on the screen. Has a big hole left. And he's finally brought down at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Omaha.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Will Reichert
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Now Allen. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So first down from the 41. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first and 10, it's Murray. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
56.
Third and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 19-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Murray on third down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Get some space around midfield. He gets loose down the right side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come back, come back.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Kyler throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They're going play action. It's Murray. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. On the return, this is Pirine. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Vikings 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Go left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Murray here on 1st down. He rolls to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Murray to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Brown. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and just 2 to go.
319.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down.
First down throw for Allen. Hauled in left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. To the air again, Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
Allen to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
31. Vikings 14. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it on. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He's trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Omaha.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Flushed out of the pocket. Has it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Makes the catch. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, so he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brown Eddie! Look out!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needing a yard. 3rd and goal.
Middle. Alert! Look out!
Again, Allen to the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. McPherson at the point after.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Vikings 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Omaha. Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th and forever coming up. He snapped it to McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hey, tight. Pound 80. 5 wide. Look out.
They're going to pass it here. He puts some juice on it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
McCarthy looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
3rd down and
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from